let's get down to my top 10 favorite female YouTubers for 2009. Coming up on number 10 is a woman who I don't have a lot in common with per se, but I think she's an intelligent person with interesting things to say, and she's a Marxist, she's a feminist, and she gives me an interesting way to look at things that I might not consider if I wasn't watching her videos, and I think that's a lot of value to me. So if you don't already know her, I'd like to introduce to you NuclearNight.
And the great thing about the internet is that it enables people like you and I to receive comments from beings that seem to exist in a parallel universe where women are the dominant gender and are oppressing men. I don't like liars, and I don't like people who basically spread a bunch of misinformation in an attempt to control my gender, okay?
Right, number 9 on my list, and you're going to want to turn the volume all the way up for this one. Because most of her videos are so quiet, I've only got a tiny little clip for you, but I heartily endorse you to go over and check out her channel. If you don't already know Jessie, here's Seek the Visceral.
Hi, people. Guess who's drunk? Not me.
Well, I'm afraid we're going to go a little bit heavy with my next favorite YouTuber. She's an amazing human being. We've gotten to know each other through blog TV and YouTube, and I dare say I consider her to be a friend of mine. She never shows herself on YouTube, at least not physically, but it's amazing what you can show with a voice. Here's Dynamite Ruby.
Break it down and scatter it. Shovel the dirt over and call it done. Where is there room in the world for jabberwocks and dragons, vampires and grendels when there are monsters like this outside, walking around, wearing human faces, knowing that they're not the only ones. And she's not the only one. And that I wish she was the last one. And feeling something in my chest burn, because I know she won't be the last one. And feeling the weight of dread in the pit of my stomach, knowing I might be the next one. How can they breathe my air? Asphalt under stomach and hands and chin. I want them to have monsters' faces.
I'm going to show you the exact moment I decided to subscribe to the Peach.
After that, I asked him about the biblical verse Leviticus 18:22, where it decrees that homosexuals must be killed. And I asked him, is this moral? Because if you think it's moral, then you're a fucking monster, and I want nothing more to do with you. But if not, then you disagree with your Bible, you clearly disagree with your God, and good for you, you means you're more moral than your God. Well, no, he says this. No, killing gays or anybody is not moral. What you're referring to in Leviticus are the Old Testament Mosaic laws. So are the fucking 10 Commandments, you dipshit!
And now for something completely different.
I've got a new age girl. Tell us what she's like.
About a month ago, my friend Premed2 did a shout out for Strange Global. I'm quite happy to put her in with a bullet at number 6. Every single thing she does is awesome.
Hey everybody. As most of you have probably gathered by now, I am a vegan. For those of you who haven't followed me in the past, I've been a strong atheist supporter during my time on YouTube. I've been here for a few years, in various forms and on various accounts. I consider myself an atheist, and find nature and the natural world to be all the inspiration I need in terms of spirituality.
Wow. Anyway, next up on my list at number 5 is Oh My God, It's Chris.
So that means yes, it's freaking normal for people to be gay. And even if you don't want to admit that homosexual behavior is in human nature, you still cannot prove that is wrong. For instance, it's not natural for humans to fly. And yet we have airplanes, and nobody says they are wrong. On the other hand, things like rape and murder are clearly in human nature, and that doesn't make them right.
I did not subscribe to Chris because she's totally gorgeous, but I've come to look at that as an added bonus.
Yesterday, there were so many things I was never shown. Suddenly this time I found I'm on the streets and I'm all alone. Yesterday's got nothing for me. Oh, pictures that I'll always see. I ain't got time to reminisce on nothing.
Back in July, I was delighted to come across a channel that belongs to a woman who I've since become pretty good friends with, I dare say, and she goes by the handle Beware the Lizards 42. Now, she's got it all, guys. She's got charm, wit, she's so intelligent, and I think she's absolutely awesome in every way.
There's part of me that thinks you're being serious. That part of me gets very angry. Very, very angry. But then there's another part of me that thinks you're just being a fucking cunt. You're doing this to get subs. You're saying some of the most abhorrent things I have heard in a very long time. And I surf the internet a lot. I can't even get my head around what a complete twat you are. Every person thinks you're a twat. Every single one of them. They've not gone, oh, do you see what he's done there? Oh, there's whole levels to that, satire. Wow, that's amazing. No, they think you're a cunt.
One of my longest standing fans on YouTube and one of my closest friends, I dare say, is the woman I've got here at number 2 on my list. And I don't mind saying I think she's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life and a wonderful human being. You sure all probably already know her, but here's a couple of clips from my friend Nellie Diddle.
My morning started out not so great because I had this imbecile make the comment on someone else's video, not on one of mine, that gay marriage was basically the same as incest. Slut, floozy, harlot, hooker, hussy, prostitute, tart, vamp, whore, streetwalker, strumpet, fallen woman, loose woman, nymphomaniac, painted woman, Jezebel, broad, floozy, minx, strumpet, trollop, vamp, wench, jade, the town bike. And what do we get for men of loose morals? Gigolo, man whore, playa, and asshole.
Hi guys, we're in my church lady glasses. I wanted to wish everybody a happy Blasphemy Day.
Everybody winks. Everybody winks. Every night we close our eyes until the morning creeps.
Good. I'm going to make this very short and sweet because I have things to do, places to go, things to do. I think I said that already. I think I said things to do first. And I'll tell you why.
because my life is what I make of it. My life is a creation that I make up as I go along.
Don't leave Glenn Beck alone! Don't leave him alone!
When people say, why do you care, whether or not they believe in hell if you don't believe in hell? That's not the fucking point, you fucking idiot. The point is that their beliefs are offensive to me. This God, according to them, is going to torture people